Progress for Parents. This is a project funded by Scottish Government to address barriers to work for parents. This links to provision of free childcare for the 3 to 5 year olds and for funded 2 places. The barriers to work faced by parents can be wide-ranging and multi-layered. The focus of the project is to work with parents to address their immediate challenges so that they can start to think about their future goals and feel more confident to further their skills. The project is about partnership working. We hope to join the dots between agencies that already provide services to people so that they can be supported throughout their journey in improving their family circumstances. Life can be hard and complicated at times. When we have 1 or 2 problems, we may be able to cope and address the issues or find the right support for a particular problem. When challenges become multi-layered or complicated, it can feel daunting and overwhelming. A parent may feel distracted, overwhelmed, slow, or agitated. As more challenges appear, it can feel like the problems will never be resolved, which can affect our mental health, physical health, and our ability to ask for help. When too many pieces of the person are taken, they may feel broken. Families may be facing several barriers at once, like housing problems, financial stress, food poverty, lack of digital skills or availability of digital devices, caring responsibilities, and language barriers. This can end up with the person feeling broken. Parents can refer themselves to the service or can be referred from any other agency or service. We've already received referrals from DWP Work Coaches, Elgin Youth Cafe and the Community Support Officer. We've also had parents refer themselves. We'll look at the immediate issues first to relieve the stress on the family. This could be money. We refer them to the Money Advice Team or Citizens Advice to have a money health check. This looks at benefits, debts and income maximisation for the family. We look at food. Do the family have enough food to feed themselves for the coming week? And do referrals need to be made to Moray Food Plus or some other agency? Heating, how can we help? And do they have heating available for the next week? Clothing, we work alongside Moray Baby Bank and Moray School Bank and referrals are made as needed. And transport, with Moray being a rural county, transport can be an issue for some families and may need help to attend appointments to then alleviate further stress.
One way we are looking to support parents in Moray is to look at how we can reduce costs associated with the school day. We know, even before COVID-19, that the cost of housing, food and fuel was increasing, and for many families on low incomes, they were having to make difficult decisions between heating and eating. According to the latest figures, 23% of children in Moray are living in poverty. As one child put it, education is free, but a lot of school things are not. Parents in Moray recognise how important it is for their child to have a rich and varied experience at school. However, money can sometimes be a barrier for some children to fully access this. Parents tell us that cost pressures such as uniform, buying resources for learning, paying for a school trip, taking part in charity days and other fun events at school can be a cost pressure for them and can result in a pupil either missing out or feeling worried about the costs. The Cost of the School Day project is working closely with Moray schools, speaking to pupils, parents and staff to understand where these cost pressures exist and how schools can reduce or mitigate these. Lots of schools in Moray are taking a Cost of the School Day approach and becoming more poverty aware. We are learning about the various ways schools are helping families on low incomes and making sure that all pupils can take part in school life, no matter their family's income. We share and promote this work across the local authority and are excited to see lots of creative ways schools are reducing costs. This ranges from schools reviewing their uniform policies and making sure that families can purchase low-cost items from preferred providers, promoting successful quality second-hand uniform provision available to all pupils, providing pupils with all the resources they need for learning, such as a full pencil case and a calculator. This was especially important during lockdown home learning, which further highlighted some of the cost pressures on families, including schools loaning laptops and making sure pupils had paper copies of work. We are hearing about schools supporting families with financial information to help them pay for school trips, making sure all families know about free school meals and where they can get help to complete forms, and also looking at how they can run charity days, with many schools moving away from set amounts of money and making it donation only, reducing stress on parents and ensuring that all pupils can take part without worrying. At the core of Cost of the School Day work is hearing from pupils and parents about their experiences and understanding what is working well and areas schools can explore further to tackle costs. We know by speaking to parents that they will go to the ends of the earth to make sure their child can take part in everything at school. Poverty often involves shame, and we are seeing parents make difficult decisions around paying a bill, doing a food shop, running a car, or buying those school shoes their child needs. We know there are many parents in work or families with multiple children at school who also struggle to meet school costs, and we have the opportunity to work with Moray schools to redesign some of the systems and processes to make sure school is a place where all young people can thrive and parents don't have that additional pressure. Parents have told us that they really value it when schools don't make assumptions about their income or their ability to afford things, but instead are non-judgmental, give all parents information and signposting about financial help, and provide a discreet and confidential way for parents to discuss money worries or access the support available to them. Over the next 12 months, we hope to work with as many schools in Moray as we can. If you would like to find out more about the Cost of the School Day project and some of the work happening in Moray schools, please visit our website, where you will find Cost of the School Day films, resources, and examples of ways schools are helping families with costs and ensuring all children can take part and be happy at school. If you're a parent and think this is something your school should get involved with, please do let them know about the Cost of the School Day toolkit available on our website.
Money Advice Moray is a free service offered to everybody who lives in the Moray area. It's confidential and non-judgmental. There are 3 teams within Money Advice Moray, so there's Money Advice, Income Maximisation and Welfare Benefits. Money Advice can help anybody with debts, so if you're struggling to pay back any kind of payments, so it could be credit cards, loans, overdrafts, could be council tax, rent, then they can help with options for you to move forward with that. What they will do is go through your household income, so whatever's coming into the house money wise, what's being paid out, and then they'll look at what you've got left over every month and discuss all the options with you. They can look at things like repayment plans where you pay back what you can afford every month rather than what the creditors are asking for, and possibly that you don't even pay any more interest and charges back on those debts either. They can look at bankruptcy and discuss that with you and go through the application form. They can also look at just asking creditors for a hold on the debts for a period of time for you to get a chance to get back on your feet. Lots of options there to go through with you to help with that. Income maximisation will help with benefits. So again, they'll look at your whole household situation to see if there's any other benefits you're entitled to that you're not claiming. They'll help you with any claim forms that you need with that. And they will also point you in the right direction if there's any other services they think can help you with other bits within the household as well. They can also help with budgeting within their remit as well. And then there's the Welfare Benefits team, and they can help with appealing benefits. So if you've had a benefit decision made that you're not going to get the benefit, then they can help you appeal that decision, and they'll talk you through the process and what's involved with that. They'll help prepare all the documents for the appeal, look at all the paperwork, go through the original claim with you, and then they'll discuss with you whether you should appeal it, and as I say, how you would then progress with the appeal. So if you feel you'd like any help from any of these teams, please just give us a call. The number's going to be on the slide at the end of the video. Or even if you're not sure if we can help, please just give us a phone and we can have a chat with you and let you know whether it is something we can help with or not.
Once immediate issues are addressed, we can then work with the parents to formulate an action plan. This can be started while there is ongoing work with other teams such as the Money Advice team. Other barriers that may need to be addressed could be literacy skills or digital access. Again, we work alongside other services to see how the parent can best be supported. To make changes to their circumstances, these actions form part of the plan to bring the parent to a point where they can think about learning, working or training, either immediately or in the future. As the pieces of the jigsaw are put back together, some parents may feel like they are stuck in a rut, living day to day or week to week. By looking at medium and long-term goals, we can motivate a person to take action and have a long-term idea of where they would like their family to be in 3 years or 10 years' time. As the needs of the children change, the parents may want another purpose. We can work with them on personal development and keep their focus to continue to make the changes they want for their family. Case study 1. Amy was referred to our service by another agency. Amy was undergoing changes in her relationship with the partner of her baby and had several financial stresses going on in her life. We supported her to engage with the Money Advice team and addressed the outstanding benefits and made a new benefits claim as a single parent. We were able to alleviate some of the immediate other stresses for Amy in helping with food vouchers and applying for a digital device. Amy has now been able to make some short-term goals and long-term goals that she wants for her and her child. Amy is now engaging in an online course and has plans for a career in the future. Case study 2 referred themselves to the service through one of the key workers. The husband had previously worked in a well-paid job but had had an injury and could no longer work due to ill health. The wife was homeschooling the 5 children through circumstances rather than through choice. They had made a PIP claim for the husband, but this had been declined. The point where the family engaged with our service, they were in desperate need of support and didn't know where they could go for advice. The key worker worked with them to engage with the Money Advice team and quickly realised that there were benefits that the family were able to claim that they hadn't previously been aware of. The Money Advice team were then able to appeal the PIP claim, which has since come through, and the family have been granted PIP payments. The housing situation has also greatly improved recently, with the family now being told they are likely to be rehoused by the end of the year.